Hello, everyone. We are back again on EJ's YouTube channel, breaking down some New Jersey high school football content. Today, I have a young man's film that I've been wanting to break down, wanting to dive into. Welman Crooms from Matawan High School in South Jersey. So I'm gonna play his huddle tape, and I'm gonna kind of go through it and say what I like and what I don't like. There's not really much that I don't like, but there are ways and stuff he can do. Things definitely plays he can take out. That's just meaningless plays. Like, why is that even in there? But just to give you a little background on Wellman, like I say, he's 5'10", 170 pounds. Love the way that he can turn and run as a DB. He's an effortless mover. I think he has that combination of being agile and being straight line fast. So that's definitely to his advantage. And if you watch his tape, you could just clearly see that he just moves differently from everyone, on the field. And what I'm especially impressed by is his defensive highlights, man. I don't think we have enough solid DBs, on every level of football. So anytime I see a player that excels at playing defensive back, I always, want to give a shout out and say, man, stick with defensive back because everybody plays wide receiver these days, and teams can find wide receivers, like nothing, man. But the amount of good DBs there are to good wide receivers is just disproportionate. So if you can play DB at a solid level, man, I always recommend that you stick there, man, because that's where it's at. That's where you're gonna get noticed, man. And he can tackle too. I see he got some highlights on here where he's tackling and getting himself in the run game. So we're gonna get into his film real quick. Like I watched it prior, just so I can give some, good analysis. So I watched it prior, and now we're gonna get into it and break it down.
Whether you want to increase sales, generate leads, or build brand awareness, Google Ads can reach new customers.
All right, no, y'all ain't want to see no ads, and they ain't giving me no money. So they're definitely not about to get any airtime on my YouTube channel. So here we go. Welman Crooms, athlete, class of 2026. Here we go. First play is lined up at outside wide receiver. This is a place I think he really excels at. Have you seen it in this play? He's right in the defender's hip pocket. One of the things that I am going to knock him for, because it is a real thing, is he's a little on the smaller side. 5'10", I think maybe a little generous. He may be more 5'8" than 5'8", 5'9" than 5'10", but he is in good position right here. And you see he gets the interception, right? When you get that monkey, you know what to do with it. One of the things I want to say on this play that I like is that when he is in his DB's hip and this wide receiver's hip pocket, one thing I think DBs struggle with is getting their head around when the ball is in the air, locating the football. That's probably one of the toughest things I see DBs struggle with. And so to see this at such a young age, be able to, turn and locate the football, obviously, we want to, you know, temper expectations due to competition, obviously, but I like to see the fundamentals being executed against any level of competition. So for him here, to get that head around and make that play against an underthrown ball, and get turnovers and get another possession for your offense. That's great, man. That's what I love to see. So great job on that play. That's a great play to have in your highlight tape. Shows that you can stay in the hip pocket, turn and run, and locate the football. That's a solid rep. And then you finish the play off for the touchdown. Bring some special teams value. Special teams is a very underrated part of football, very overlooked. But you see in really many close games, especially on the NFL level, how many times that a great kick returner, great punt returner, can change the dynamic of a game. And then when there's low scoring games and you need to win that field position battle, a great kick returner, can change the math right there. And as you see, catches it off the bounce, takes that thing up. You can see he just moves differently than everybody. And that agility, like go back, look at that agility. Makes this guy miss, makes that guy miss. You know, none of these guys. He gotta finish that. He gotta finish that. He gotta keep going diagonal. He had it. He should have went diagonally this way. He should have went this way. This guy right here was not gonna catch him, so he should have went diagonally. But it's cool. I give him an A because he changed field. He flipped the field, so you can't be mad at that. Solid, man. So you're seeing a little bit of that. What I was talking about, that effortless mover. You know, like I said, he's more agile. He's got the combination of agility and a straight line speed. So you saw a little bit of it right there. Solid. Now he's lined up at wide receiver. Yeah, see, he's one of these get it in his hands guys, and he's gonna make it happen. Yes, he makes that guy miss. Yep. This is an area of his game I think I want him to work on. Right? All of the best wide receivers, all the best athletes, whatever you want to call them. I like him here, you know, not going down so quick on first contact. But that's the difference between good and great wide receivers. You cannot go down on first contact and break these arm tackles. That's special, you know. And so he does that here. Does that twice actually. So I want him to keep cultivating that contact battle. This is a little bit of what I was talking about here. You know, him as a corner, being able to have that willingness and that heart to get dirty, make that tackle. That's a beautiful tackle. He was nice and low. Head on the football side. That's a great tackle. Now he's lined up as a running back. So we already seen him line up at corner, wide receiver. Now he's at running back, kick returner. Man, this young man does it all. So, you know, he has options. Excellent catch on the screen pass. He takes it to the house. So he just moves a lot differently than everybody. You know, catch that angle. He can destroy the angle. Great play. This is where he got to get better in terms of he has to have more experience of the game, right? He has to recognize his way quicker, because I feel like he's right here at safety, and I see this thing immediately. He sees it too, right? But I think if he reacted quicker, this would have been an interception. You know, but he reacts after the fact. But this is where he's gonna grow, though. This is where he's gonna grow as a DB. He's gonna be able to recognize these plays a lot quicker. But that's where film study comes in. You know, I know at this age it's tough for young men, you know, to watch film. But this is why you watch film. This is why you relentlessly study film. To be honest with you, most high school teams don't deviate from what they do on film like they do in the NFL. Even in the NFL, you know, sometimes teams don't deviate much from what they do on tape. So the more tape you watch, the faster you can play. You know, and the faster you can play, obviously you can make a play like this. But, you know, I like the fact that he made this tackle, though. Is that what he did? Yeah, he made this tackle. It's a solid tackle. But I want to see an interception, because I believe when you move the way he does, I believe that play will be an interception. 2 years, senior year, that play will probably be an interception. Here he's in corner. He's at outside corner. He's playing zone. That's a great play, man. That's a great play. I love the way he uses his athleticism to stay in these guys' hip pockets, man. He's always in a position to make a play on the football, and being 5'10", 5'8", or 5'9", whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Being in a position to make that play and then having the athletic ability to get around him, and get your hand on that football, that's an impressive play also. I love corners that have ball production. You know, and so these are solid highlights to put in. It's a heck of a catch. I like this little stutter that he does. Like, we can just look off the rip, just be honest with you. There's no way that this dude who's covering him can stay in front of him, obviously. No way. Boop, boop. Right, but he gets that little shake, and goes right past him. They teach you at wide receiver when you do something like that, get your head down, put that head down and sprint out of this thing. I think he sprint out of it as hard as he could. Boop, boop. Yeah, get that head down and sprint out of that thing. Ball, a lot of that had to do with the ball too. But if he would have got his head down, right? Like you see on double moves in the NFL, they put their head down and their shoulders and their pads down, right? To explode out of that. You would have exploded out of that. That would have been tough. Again, he's a raw player, only a sophomore. He'll get better. Wildcat. Just again, just showcasing that speed, getting to the outside. This is where I think his long-term position is going to be. There's not enough solid slot corners at every level of football. And I think he could really be a good solid slot corner or safety. So right, yeah. See, because look at that. This is a heck of a play. Look at that. Looks at this one guy, right? Sees the guy crossing his face, speed turns, and makes that play. That's an awesome play. And made the interception too. It's an awesome play. That's probably the best play on his whole highlight tape. That right there. How many people that can speed turn and then catch up to that? Now let's again temper expectations of competition, but nonetheless, this is still an excellent play, man. A speed turn, burst out of that, and then get over the top to make the interception. Heck of a play. Outside corner again. And there you go, making that tackle again. Way to read that. Right? Had no hesitation at all. Boom. Right to it. Love it. Like, these coverage reps that he has are very impressive. So again, he's in the slot, right? And a guy that's bigger than him. But again, he stays in position, and that's great. That's what I love to see from a young corner, that he's constantly in the correct position. And if he can do that instead of like relying on having to rely on his speed ball, rely on his technique, he's gonna be a good corner. And then to get over the top and make the play, the pass deflection, it's impressive. It's more showcasing his speed. Once it gets to the outside, it's tough. Showing a little physicality there. Like it. I don't know if he's going to make a habit of that, but it's a nice play there. Screen, once again, just getting it in his hands. That's what I'm saying. That guy can't catch you. I'm challenging him, bro. That guy cannot catch you. Go straight, bro. Go past him. You had the angle. No way that guy should have caught you. Right here. Go right behind him. Go right behind his back. And that is a touchdown. None of these other guys are doing. All right. You juked the wrong way. Because that should have been a touchdown. But again, show off his speed, agility. Jet sweep. Yeah, see, this is the play that I'm like, yo, why is this in here, bro? Bruh, you threw the pass and it's incomplete. Like, respectfully, Welman, please take that out of your highlight tape because it serves you no purpose. You didn't complete the pass and you got mollywopped by the defender, bro. Take it out, bro. It doesn't need to be. Yeah, it just. This is another play that's a good play to have on your highlight tape because this shows effort, shows pursuit, shows the speed, shows all of those physical traits that coaches love. Again, temper expectations for we want to temper expectations for competition, but I will say this is an impressive play to hawk this guy down, who isn't really that fast anyway, but shows that this young man, Welman Crooms, definitely have speed. Outside corner again. Now he's the force player. Boom. Great play. Great play to defeat that block. Man, listen, if you play corner these days, there's no way you can, especially if you're going to play in college, there's no way you can hang on the outside and not be a good tackler. Not at all, because either a team's going to screen you to death or they're going to toss crack you to death. So, y'all corners out there that's not trying to tackle, bro, you better get with it, bro, because you ain't going to step on no college field not being able to tackle. And that was a great play. 72, that was a horrible block. He sees you, shoot right in there and just kind of goes past you. But that's an impressive tackle nonetheless, though. I just want to say that looking at this play, I think like here might be a little bit of push off, by the receiver, but I think he had a step. He had a step on him. And I think I remember watching this game and Wilma actually got beat one play prior in this game. I think I would take this play out because he really didn't cover him. I wouldn't say well. I mean, this isn't the best coverage play that you can put in here because his wide receiver actually had a step on you. If the ball was thrown a little bit better, this could have been completion. But that's just my personal opinion, my humble opinion. Looks like he stumbles out of this. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, he stumbles, backpedals. Oh, see right here. Now he's in better position right here. And see, that's a good rep. Know where to throw that ball. Use his man as a sideline. Use the sideline as the man, excuse me. Great rep. Yep, great rep. Jet motion again. Just get in his hands. There you go. Okay. It's an impressive run. Good out route. Catch the ball that was behind you. Yep. That's a good catch. Good solid catch. You can tell he's not a natural catcher of the ball yet because that's like all body. Oop. But I like this the speed cut out of it though. Oop, I like that. But if the ball is better, maybe he would have had an opportunity for some yards after catch because he made this guy miss. But again, that's where he's going to grow. Some more speed. Got solid contact balance. I like that. Good catch here. Ooh. Ugh. Smart just getting it into his hands. Just making sure that, he gets in his space. So these are all great plays to have in here. Showing his ability to get open. Very, very, very important. I'll say this. You were in his hip pocket. He was in his hip pocket. And he could have contested this pass, but I feel like if 12 throws a better ball, especially since the receiver is bigger, may have had an opportunity to get that, but because he had him shielded, the receiver had him shielded, and didn't even really give him an opportunity to make a play on that. So I wouldn't say that's one of your more positive plays. I would take it out, but that's me again. Good tackle. Good out route. I like that speed cut. Speed cut is so sexy. Ugh. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. And and takes the hit and holds on to the ball. I like that. That's a good play. So overall, man, I really like Welman Crooms' tape. Definitely was able to showcase his skills in terms of his speed, his agility, everything, all of the great attributes that he brings to the table. I think where he needs to grow, especially if he wants to play wide receiver, is just keep working on that route running, keep being detailed about the game. Don't take studying for granted. And if you don't know how to study, seek someone out who does know how to study and study the game, especially since I personally believe that your best position is defense, right? Playing outside corner or slot corner. I believe you can flip flop between both because your change of direction is very quick, right? Especially in those short areas of the field, right? And that's a valuable skill set. And I don't want that to be overlooked at all. It's a valuable skill set to be able to move quickly in short areas. That change of direction is very next level. And because of that, I think you should hone in on that. So you had snaps. He had snaps playing safety, snaps playing slot corner and outside corner. I just believe that this young man just studies the game, recognize route concepts. Like I showed you guys in the one clip where he could have had an interception, if he reacted just a tad bit quicker. But I think he is a top prospect. I do believe he's a Power 5 player. I think he's going to be really good, for Matawan for years to come. And as he gets better, I'm good. I'm very anxious to see which colleges put their name in for his services and try to recruit him. But everything that I'm seeing so far, I see a growing player. I see an ascending player, and he is one of these players in the 2026 class to keep your eyes on, and just stay tuned for more highlights from him. So again, I thank everyone for watching my take breakdown. This is my first huddle breakdown of a young man's film. So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. So if you want to find any of my work, please follow me at edaniel77 on Twitter. Also, you can find me on Instagram at edaniels77 _ and all of my written work will be on at prepredzone.com, New Jersey. That's where you can find all of my written content. So until next Wednesday, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I might do another huddle, but I do want to get into some one-on-one matchups that I've seen throughout New Jersey. So stay tuned, and I'll be having more breakdowns on my YouTube channel.